Hey guys, and welcome to this review. Today I will be talking about the Zeal Vector, the legendary sidearm that you acquire from the Wrath of the Machine raid. The Zeal Vector is the newest member of the sidearm family. It's in the 98 rate of fire class, which is the exact same as the Binding Blaze from the Iron Banner. Speaking of rate of fire though, why don't we have a look at the other stats that this weapon has. As I mentioned, the rate of fire of this weapon is 98, followed by an impact of 8, range of 25, 74 stability, 88 reload, 55 aim assistance, 75 equip speed, 95 recoil direction, and finally 12 zoom. Next we'll have a look at the perks. This weapon contains Whirlwind's Curse, which is the same on all raid weapons. This weapon does bonus damage against Fallen, bonus agility when this weapon is equipped, Smart Drift Control, Accurized Ballistics, Field Choke, Reactive Reload, reloading this weapon after a kill grants a damage bonus for a short time, Hand Loaded, Speed Reload, Quick Draw, and Quick Reaction. Gain increased agility while the Reactive Reload perk is active. So this perk is pretty much Battle Runner, but it's cool because once you kill someone and you reload your weapon, it will glow red and make a distinct noise to let you know that the perk is in fact active. Now all these stats look good on paper, but how does the weapon actually perform? Let's start off by having a look at the recoil direction. By having a recoil direction of 95, one can assume that the weapon will be very easy to control. Yes and no. Looking at the clip, you can see that the recoil pattern is pretty much a straight line, but combine the intensity of the recoil with the rate of fire, you're handed a very inconsistent experience. Testing this gun out in PvP, I encountered a lot of 1v1 situations. In one hand, this gun felt like a laser beam and it would just melt the opponent in a couple of shots. But in the other, it almost felt as if the gun wanted to run away from me. The recoil pattern was just too intense and it was just very difficult to control, thus leading me to miss a lot of my shots and getting killed in return. But since we're on the topic of inconsistency, let's talk about the damage output of this weapon. So one thing I should mention about this weapon is that the damage fall off is very short. In order to do optimum damage, you're going to have to stand really close to the opponent, which in today's meta is not really the greatest thing. So around 5 meters, you're going to be looking at doing 39 damage to the body as well as 49 to the head. Stepping back to 10 meters, you're going to start notice the damage fall off. You're going to do 37 to the body as well as 46 to the head. Taking a couple more steps back to around 15 meters, you're going to see the damage fall to 32 to the body as well as 40 to the head. And yep, that definitely was a phantom bullet. In PvE, it was actually pretty difficult to get a consistent number as to what the damage output is. It almost felt as if the gun just wanted to throw out random numbers just for the sake of doing so. Take a look at this clip with the 3 gold acolytes in patrol on Earth. Even when standing still and at the same distance, you still see different variations of damage. It's only up until I get up close and personal with the knight at the very end where you see a consistent number. But who wants to get that close to the enemy in any situation? And the exact same thing goes for PvP. It's just very inconsistent. Unfortunately, this weapon leaves a lot to be desired. It had so much potential, especially being a raid weapon. It screams, I want to be good, and in a few cases it can be, but more often than not you're left on the losing end due to its severe recoil, damage fall off, and inconsistent damage output. I think for now I'm just going to leave this in my vault. I hope you guys found this review useful. I would like to thank you all for tuning in, and remember, I am Cece and I am the Red Titan. I'll catch you guys in the next video.